Hello, I'm Robin. Welcome to Bookspin. The Six Directions of Space by Alastair Reynolds. Published in 2008. This is a standalone novella, and this is a limited edition hardback. But it's also available in a couple of anthologies if you're unable to find this edition. Despite its short length, it has a great sense of epic scale and a very intriguing multiverse theme. And it's been a while since I've read an Alastair Reynolds book, so I was very keen to get stuck into this one. In fact, I recently had the pleasure of meeting Alastair Reynolds just last month at a local science fiction group event. So I got him to sign this book along with a few others. There it is. So this is a great one for the collection. It's just a short text, 85 pages long, but it's a captivating read, well-paced, a couple of interesting characters, and a very immersive world. So, the premise of the story stems from an alternate history in which the Mongol Empire, that's to say Genghis Khan's empire, never fell and expanded across the whole of Earth. And this story is set in a future version of that world in which the Mongols now have spacefaring technology and an interstellar empire known as the Mongol expansion. And this civilization still contains many of the trappings of medieval Mongol society. So, for example, horses are still an important part of their culture, and they are carted around on spaceships. Eunuchs are employed as bodyguards, and people drink arag, which is the traditional Mongolian beverage made from fermented mare's milk. So in this world, we have a POV character who has the code name Yellow Dog. And she is sent by the imperial government to investigate some strange goings-on the outskirts of the empire. And these include the mysterious appearance of phantom alien ships popping up in wormholes that form the intergalactic FTL transit system. As it happens, there appear to be rifts opening up in what is called the infrastructure, with the result that the barriers between different universes are falling apart, and alternate realities are spilling into this one, including one in which the Shining Caliphate has taken over the world, this Islamic empire, instead of the Mongol expansion. And there's another universe in which a terrifying reptilian alien race called the Shining Ones have conquered the universe. And there are many more besides. And these anomalies are causing a ripple effect, which is a growing concern for the leaders of the Mongol Empire. So, Yellow Dog is sent undercover to investigate this phenomenon, and it's not long before she runs afoul of a local ruler who's called Chilian, and he is a ruthless and particularly unpleasant tyrant whom she is forced into working with. So I won't say any more than that about the story, but I will say that I definitely enjoyed this. It's got great flowing prose with a solid and intriguing world building, which I've come to expect now from Alastair Reynolds. It's quite dark and sometimes disturbing in tone, and it definitely leaves the impression that the universe is both teeming with intelligent life, but also a potentially very hostile place. So there's a similar kind of theme to The Dark Forest by Liu Cixin, if you're familiar with his work. And I love the premise of this multiverse connected through anomalies in time and space. I think that's very interesting. Because of its brevity, we only really get tantalizing glimpses of these different universes. And I think the only real negative thing that I can say about this book is it left me wanting more. I think this book would be amazing if it was fleshed out as a full novel with more character development and a deeper exploration of the Mongol expansion and these other alternate universes. But it's an enjoyable read, so I'm going to give it a score of 4 stars. I just wished it was a bit longer. So that was The Six Directions of Space. For my next book, I'm not actually going to use the book spinner this time because I've just received this copy of Airside, which I've started reading. This is a new release by Christopher Priest. In fact, it hasn't actually been published yet. I got a pre-release copy, so I'm going to read and review this very soon. Thank you very much for watching. If you've read The Six Directions of Space or anything else by Alastair Reynolds, feel free to comment below, and I'll see you again soon.